Hello, my name is Christina Papaleo, and I am one of the school counselors here at Oakwood Middle School. I will be your child's school counselor in the fall as they enter 7th grade. Here at Oakwood, we loop with our students, so I will be your child's school counselor for 2 years, the quick 2 years that they are here with us. I'm going to talk a little bit today about our STEM program and entering STEM in your 7th grade year and the requirements. The profile of a STEM student is a student must have extreme interest in science, math, engineering, and technology. It is very important that the students have a desire to be in that field and maybe a future goal for themselves. They have to be a part of a class called Gateway to Technology, which is an engineering and coding class. It is a requirement and students have to take that class to be in STEM. Another requirement for STEM is science fair. I am a parent of 2 children so far that have gone through. I have 1 more going into Glenwood that have both participated in science fair, and it is challenging, it's rewarding, it's fun, but it's definitely time consuming, and it's something that needs to be considered as you enter STEM. It starts around November. The teachers are fabulous in working with the kids and getting them through the project, but as far as entering into districts and state, it can go into March. So it is a big chunk of the year, but it's very rewarding if you are committed and interested in that area of science. One of the other things that is necessary is that students have to participate in 2 extracurricular activities. A couple examples could be Future City, Science Night Out, Goodyear Day. There are several opportunities for students to partake and participate in extracurricular activities, so it's nothing that they need to worry about going in. There's a lot of opportunities here at Oakwood. Athletics does not qualify as an extracurricular activity for STEM, so I just wanted to mention that ahead of time. But again, there are many opportunities for students to fulfill that requirement. Scheduling appointments can be booked for March 2nd or March 3rd from 3 p.m. to 8 p.m. digitally by scanning the QR code that's provided in the transition guide that will be passed out to you. Thank you, and I look forward to working with your children.
Hi, I'm Natalie Mickley, and I'm one of the school counselors here at Oakwood Middle School. I've worked at Oakwood for 7 years, and next school year I will be the 8th grade counselor. I want to talk to you about all of the wonderful opportunities that we have here at Oakwood. We have 3 communities in Oakwood for each grade, so 3 communities for 7th grade and 3 communities for 8th grade. Those 3 communities are green, gold, and as Mrs. Papaleo talked about earlier, the STEM community. In each of our 3 communities, we offer opportunities for enrichment and intervention. We have enriched language arts classes and enriched math classes offered at the 7th and 8th grade level. We also offer Math Plus More and Reading Plus More interventions for our 7th and 8th grade students that might need a little extra help in those subject areas. Here at Oakwood, we have wonderful arts opportunities. We offer band, strings, and choir, along with several arts classes, drama classes, dance classes. One of the things that we pride ourselves on is that we offer an opportunity for world languages at the middle school level. Each student has the opportunity to take Spanish, French, or Chinese beginning in their 7th grade year and continuing on into their 8th grade year to earn 1 full high school credit of a world language. I would like to walk you through our course description manual so that you can see all of the different arts opportunities that we offer here at Oakwood Middle School, along with our scheduling process for the 2021-2022 school year. On February 23rd, you will receive an email with a link to our digital Oakwood Middle School transition guide and Google scheduling form. The transition guide is a very helpful resource that provides information from the clubs that are offered, a school map, and the descriptions of all the elective courses offered for the 21-22 school year. These course descriptions begin on page 6 of the transition guide and continue on to page 7. I would like to cover a few highlights from the course descriptions. In Playing Local, we pride ourselves on the fantastic arts program we display. From performing arts, visual arts, vocal and instrumental arts, we have it all. If you have an interest in learning an instrument but have not had a chance, you can do so through our beginning band and beginning strings opportunities. We also offer a unique instrumental music course at Oakwood called Creative Musicianship. In this course, the students have the opportunity to learn the ukulele. When considering whether you wish to take a world language, please remember that this is a 2-year program at Oakwood. Students learn the first semester of a language during their 7th grade school year and earn half of a high school credit. Students are expected to continue the same language in their 8th grade school year to complete the second half of the course and to earn an additional half credit. On page 8 and 9 of the transition guide, you will see a sample scheduling form that Oakwood has used in previous years to assist in filling out the Google scheduling form. Page 8 references the STEM program and the requirements that Mrs. Papaleo spoke about earlier. You will notice that PE and wellness are required classes and pre-selected on the sample forms and in the Google scheduling form. Gateway to Technology is also an additional course requirement for STEM students. On page 9, you will see that our intervention courses can be selected as an elective option if you choose to do so. The QR code on page 9 can also be used to schedule your appointment on March 2nd or March 3rd from 3 to 8 p.m. After you have reviewed all the courses we have to offer, you can then proceed to selecting your electives via Oakwood's scheduling Google form. This scheduling Google form has 7 sections, and I'm just going to walk through the simple process of scheduling. So when you pull up the scheduling form, you're going to plug in your student's first and last name, your name as the parent and guardian, your phone number, and a parent email address. We like to have an email address just in case we have any questions while we're scheduling your student. We can email you and ask them. And then you'll hit next. Each student must pick one of the following courses. They meet every day all year. So each student must pick between band, beginning band, choir, or strings. Once you've made your selection, you can hit next. The third section talks about our STEM program and reviews all of the requirements that Mrs. Papaleo talked about in her video. Once you review these requirements at the bottom, the questionnaire asks if you want to participate in the STEM program for the 21-22 school year, and you just simply click yes or no, and then next. This fourth section, you don't have to do anything. These classes are already pre-selected for you. As we talked about in the video, you would simply hit next. The fifth section is where the students get a choice of their elective. They have their first choice, which is a class that they absolutely feel that they have to be in, their second choice, and their third choice. Once you make your selections from the drop-down menu, you can continue by hitting next. The sixth section is an opportunity for parents to include notes that they want the counselor or the principals to consider while we are scheduling their student. This is an optional question, so if you have nothing that you want to include for the counselor or the principal, you can hit next. The last section is just thanking you for listening to our presentation and completing the form. So you would hit submit when you're ready to submit your elective options. If you have any questions, please feel free to email myself or Mrs. Papaleo at any time. Thank you for choosing Oakwood Middle School, and we look forward to working with you in the fall.